everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we're going to react this video that has been recommended by my friend Pinaidutch. She's also a YouTuber, and then she recommended this video that maybe it's interesting for us. It's not actually, I think.
Who are we?
We are the NielsensTv of Denmark, by the way. We are the NielsensTv of Denmark.
Okay.
And
what are we doing today?
And today we're going to react a video where
music?
I think this is not a music, and it's not a music video. It's
okay.
called, the title of the video is called How Malaysia Did the Impossible, Covid-19. As far as I can
it doesn't sound like a song.
Yeah, read from YouTube. There's a YouTuber make a video about this Malaysia impossible COVID-19, and it says here that here are 15 ways Malaysia did the impossible. In March, Malaysia had 3 times more COVID-19 cases than any other country in Southeast Asia, and now one of the safest countries in the world. So
what did they do?
What did they do? That's why we are going to react, and because it seems it's interesting to know, so that's why we're going to watch. And
what do you think they did?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't have any idea?
Any idea, because this is the
Maybe
first.
Maybe they lock all the people up.
Oh, I don't know. So, you know, this is the first time that we're going to watch this video, so we'll see.
Imagine your country is going through a huge political crisis. You have a new leader, and several states have new governments. To add to this, not only is your country facing political crisis, but also economical, health, and defense. And then, the worst thing that could ever happen happens. The coronavirus hits Malaysia. Malaysia was in some serious trouble. But don't you ever underestimate the power of Malaysians.
Wait, as far as I can see, it's like he's showing how Malaysia did this, how to help their country, their society, I mean, to cope up this COVID, I think. Do you have any idea? Because this YouTuber is showing how Malaysia, so this
maybe
is just,
he will explain.
Yeah, he will explain just you know, just the intro. You'll have to continue.
Here are 15 ways that Malaysia did the impossible. Number 15, donations and volunteer organizations. So many people volunteered and so many organizations helped out. For example, Imaret provided healthcare workers with food, AC units, and raised over 3 million ringgit for medical supplies. Number 14, top doctor. Dr. Noor Hussam Abdullah has been ranked one of the top doctors in the entire world at fighting the coronavirus. And not only does he present accurate facts, he's able to do it in a way that gathers support and also keeps people calm as he does it. Number 13, the movement.
Wait, we have to wait. I have to say something. It's also, you know, it's a good way that there are these professional doctors. They're, you know, they help out, and then those who have you know, this number 15, those people who has you know, maybe have enough money or have maybe extra monies, they help people, they give extra. So I think it's a good idea. It's like also in my country, Philippines, they're also doing like this, that, you know, we help each other to you know, to this corona. So, and it's good to know that this very
I would
popular.
like to know more about what this doctor actually
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Control order and the enhanced movement control order. These things are not easy to pull off, and it took so many people in different organizations to work together to have them work. Number 12, indirect volunteers. There are so many people that helped out and volunteered and did so many different things.
Number 13, that was this Malaysian doctor was very popular, and then he
No,
helped
that
out.
was number 14.
13? Wait, I have to come back.
We just saw number 13.
14, top doctor. Dr. Noor Hussam Abdullah
Yeah.
has been ranked one of the top doctors in the entire world at fighting the coronavirus. And not only does he present accurate facts, he's able to do it in a way that gathers support and also keeps people calm as he does it. Number 13, the movement control order and the enhanced movement control order. These
Movement control order. What is this?
things are not easy to pull off, and it took so many people in different organizations to work together to have them work. Number 12, indirect volunteers. There are so many people that helped out and volunteered.
I'm not sure I understand what
I'm not. I didn't
what they
understand
did.
what this in Derek. He's very fast. He didn't explain it that
No.
Yes, I want to know more. What is this indirect orders? And so maybe trying to impose people to stay home.
Well, it looked as if there were parts of the streets that you were not supposed to go to, I guess, with the wires.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Let us know, guys, because we're a bit confused.
Volunteered and did so many different things like food delivery. Number 11, building temporary hospitals. Malaysia was able to build temporary hospitals very efficiently and quickly. For example, the largest agro park in Asia was able to be built into a hospital in 3 days. Number 10, the Tubelay cluster. The Tubelay cluster complied with any order from MOH, and they never complained even though they had to wait long hours in the heat. Number 9, banks. Banks lent to the borrowers for 6 months. Number 8,
What?
Good. Banks.
What did they do?
The banks lend. Wait. This is very interesting. We need this.
hours in the heat. Number 9, banks. Banks lent to the borrowers for 6 months. Number 8, university.
The banks lend the borrowers for 6 months. Yeah. Interesting.
Universities allowed students to stay for free and provided them food as well. Number 7, stipend.
That's good.
Economical help. Banks. Banks lent to the borrowers for 6 months. Number 8, universities. Universities allowed students to stay for free and provided them food as well. Number
It's very good. These universities, provide food and free education, because as a parent, it's especially as far as where I came from the Philippines, it's very expensive going to the university, and then suddenly everything stops, and then we don't have this our economy. So it's a good idea that they help the students to have this free education and provide also food for them. So that is also good. How about here in Denmark? Education, because here in Denmark education is
was
free.
closed?
Yeah, all schools in Denmark are closed.
No,
but
there were.
They were closed. But here in Denmark, education is free. So, but for my country, Philippines, education is not free.
Number 7, stipends. Nearly 4 million homes received up to 1,600 ringgit. Number 6, ignoring politics.
Stipends.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm a bit blank because he's a bit fast. He should. I think.
I don't think he's explaining much
he
about
should
what's going on.
Yeah, he should explain more, because.
But of course, then it would be a longer video, I guess.
Stipends. Let us know, guys, because we are a bit confused this video.
Opposition leaders came together and forgot about politics for the good of Malaysia. Now that is really cool. Number 5, protecting the most vulnerable. Malaysia did a great job in protecting those that were most vulnerable, homeless and foreign workers. They were put in public halls and provided a tent. Number 4, Malaysians returning home. Malaysians returning home from overseas were provided a free hotel, free food.
Oh, this is good. This is good. You know.
Food and COVID-19 testing during their 2-week quarantine. Number 3, respect for frontline workers. I've never seen so much respect and love for frontline workers. It was so beautiful to see all the support Malaysians gave to the frontline workers. Number 2, fixing the PPE shortage for frontline workers. At the beginning of the crisis, there wasn't enough PPE for all the frontline workers, and so Malaysians took it onto themselves. For example, a fashion designer realized she had a skill set that could be very valuable, and so she took the initiative to organize an entire team to make PPE. Prisoners make PPE, college students make...
I think PPE is the mask. The mask, the PPE is a mask, I think. Free, there's a design.
Masks.
Yeah.
PPE. Even a Malaysian born with no arms didn't let that stop her from making PPE. And number 1, most important, is teamwork. It didn't matter if you were a celebrity or an average person. It didn't matter your social status. It didn't matter your gender, your religion, your ethnicity. All Malaysians came together for the better of Malaysia. And that's how Malaysia was able to do the impossible, to go from a country that had 3 times more cases than any other country in Southeast Asia to now being one of the safest countries in the entire world. And lastly, I'd like to thank all the Malaysians that helped make this video possible. So many of you wrote to me, sent me videos and pictures, and specifically Pacific Baku, who's a motorcycle rider, let me take lots of his footage, along with Q Productions, who took beautiful drone shots. And you can find links to their channels in the description. So thank you to all of you who helped make this video possible.
Okay, what can I say? I was actually, I'm not actually surprised because I saw the title of the video is very, you know, it's very catchy. You said how Malaysia did this COVID-19 and is now the safest country. And then when I was watching the video, I can reflect, you know, from my country how our country Philippines did also like Malaysian did. And then now, here I've been living here in Denmark, and I could also say that, you know, well, how's that? Here in Denmark, it's you get a lot of help. You get a lot of help. I think it's in every country, and I could say that I also salute to the Malaysian government that, you know, and Malaysian people that they did this very good job in coping this COVID-19. You did a great job, and that was also good. And yes, there are many. We are a bit confused with the video, but please let us know, guys, because it's a bit confusing. But of course, yeah, that was good idea that everybody help each other now that, you know, especially this time of, you know, COVID-19. But I would also like to say that I'm very thankful that I live in Denmark because we get a lot of help. You know, we don't have problem about education because education is free. But for instance, how would I want to say? I have my company, and then because of this COVID-19, my company is not that, you know, it's not.
You didn't earn so many money,
Yeah,
as much money as
as
you
much, yeah,
used to do.
Yeah, and then what the Danish government help us the Danish government give us money to, you know, to survive our company, because my company is not that big, but still.
Yes, you have to show how high your sale
Yeah,
was last year,
yeah,
and then compare it to this year,
yeah,
and as it was about 0, then
yeah, yeah,
then you could get some money.
yeah. And I could say that I am also very happy that I live here in Denmark, and we get a lot of help. We didn't, it's not the same as Malaysia that we get this food, we get this, but the Danish government help us
No,
in
but
other ways.
we don't have as many poor people, so we don't need to get food
Yeah.
in the same way as they need in Malaysia.
Yeah, but it's very also
Asia.
yeah, it's very interesting to.
But I think we have done a lot of the same things, but it's probably easier in a small European country to do this kind of things than it is in Malaysia.
Yeah. Yeah, Denmark is a small country. So it's really good to know, and it's also good to know that this guy, this YouTuber, show us that the situation of Malaysia. And I could also say that my country, I'm also following my country, Philippines, and there are many celebrities and many people help each other to they give food, money, and also the government, our government also help us. So it's good to know the situation of Malaysia. So I was a bit.
I think the situation is not so bad in the Philippines either.
No, I don't
Maybe
think
some parts, and
yeah.
other parts there are snow.
Actually, in the
No,
Philippines, I
corona.
had this one. I'm following this city named Orma, and then I am so impressed this leader in Orma, because he's helping. He's helping. He's giving every family. He's giving one sack of rice, and for us Asian, or for us Filipinos, rice is life.
I think it's for people in all Asia.
Yeah, rice is life. And then this mayor in this city, Ormo. Oh my God, he's giving a lot of help, and he's giving food and all this, and they are COVID free. And then all the improvement in the city is also I think he's a good leader. So it's nice to know that the government in Malaysia is doing their job. The people out there helping each other. So it's very good. And every country has also its ways. Like our country, Denmark, Philippines, my country, and I don't know. I'm actually a bit surprised, because maybe I was expecting too much. The title, because
I just think it went too fast, to say at least.
Yeah, but it
would be nice to know more about what they have actually done.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I don't think it's so much different from what the rest of us have done.
Yeah.
And I think Asia altogether has done a good job, actually.
Yeah, actually. Also, my country.
If you look at it, I think it's only Iran who's not doing so well.
Really? I don't know. But I am so proud, when I'm reading news from my country. Also, now Malaysia.
I guess you could also have a look at Singapore.
Probably. Because we're also updated. We read news here and in our television, or sometimes from the internet just pop up. So it's nice to know that every country help each other to cope up this COVID-19, and also this.
Yes, and that being said, it's not a small effort.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great effort they have done in Malaysia. So.
Yeah, after they have because in March 50 and in March they have this they have this huge numbers of COVID-19, and then because of this help also, that was a good was good. Yeah,
they probably got it from the tourists.
Yeah, I would also say that we have also a very good government in Denmark. I think so.
Yes.
I-
And if
I
you
am
if you
ha-
compare Europe to Asia, at least some countries in Europe has not done so well
Yeah.
because they were taken by surprise, I guess. So
I
they
am.
didn't have a chance to do anything in the right time. So it was too late.
Yeah, our prime minister closed Denmark. I think she's quick to to decide that Denmark
Yes,
is.
but even if Italy and Spain had closed at the same time, I don't think it would have. Well, it would probably have helped some, but I don't think it would have helped that much. But also, I think we have to think about that there are a lot of elderly people in Europe, maybe a lot more than there is in Malaysia and a lot of
But you know,
parts
it's
of
also
Asia.
it's actually
Also, Africa has
yeah,
actually done
it's
quite
nice
well.
to know that they are making this
But
effort.
South America is not going very well,
Okay.
and I guess it should be the same. So it's weird why some countries are doing well and
It's
some
probably
are
because
not.
of the country leader and the people.
Well, if you have a look at the leader in Brazil, I guess it's he doesn't care at all.
Okay.
But that's only Brazil, and I don't know what happened because in the beginning they didn't have much COVID in South America,
Okay.
but now I guess they are the epicenter.
Oh my God. It's not good. Well, anyway, guys.
That was a long talk
That was a long
actually
talk because
didn't have much to do about Malaysia.
yeah, yeah, it's
Sorry
not about not
about
Malaysia
that.
because we are a bit we are confused and we are what is that? We are Denmark. I also want to say I talk about Denmark because I am so happy that I live in Denmark and then I get a lot of help from Denmark, and also my country. I could also see that there are government and all these NGOs and all these leaders help each other to fight this COVID-19, and it's nice to know that Malaysia is now safe after this very serious COVID-19.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job, Malaysia.
Good job, Malaysia. We want to say good job. Yes, 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 yes. Well, that's all for now, guys, and thank you for watching this video. And then, if you have any questions to our video or comments, please write down to the comment section, guys, because we are a bit confused. We are confused with the video because he's not explaining that much. It was very quick. It was only 5 minutes. So we are sorry
now
if
our video is
it's
what?
very long, almost half hour. We are very sorry if it's we say something wrong. So that was just our opinion, okay? And then I think that's all for now. That's all for now. And stay safe, Malaysia, or stay safe, everyone.
All of the world.
All yeah. So that's all for now, and we would like to say thank you and bye bye.
Bye bye.